Jesus freak here. So, just got to thinking, because I'd had some thoughts recently about trying to go past my limitations with the Sunday videos. And I've said, the reason I don't do anything further is because it's writing anything of the ilk of a sermon is just. I flunked out of college because I'm terrible at English. I know that sounds bizarre, given that I'm perfectly capable of using the language to communicate. But remedial English is what killed me. So that's a big reason I've been limited to what I've been able to do. The current videos that I've been doing since 2020, that was actually I believe it's my second attempt. My first attempt was in around 2016. I tried to do some videos. And in fact, I just had no promotion of any sort, and I don't like to toot my own horn. They went nowhere, and I think I even took them down. But a few years later, getting a bit more comfortable with my voice, moving a bit further downtown, better video equipment, and a situation that actually called for me to do what I had been trying to do. That was the fact that a lot of churches would close down and people who wanted to go to church couldn't go to church, including myself. So I made a sort of poor man's substitute. It's like, if you're not really out there, putting yourself out there, you can do something before anyone else and no one's going to notice. I don't think anyone ever saw my wood grain 486 experiments back in about 20 years ago. If you watch LGR, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's like, I want to do more, but it's within my limitations to keep things the way they are. I'd tack on a message, but I can't write it. I did it once. No, I can't. I can't do it. But my video's been out since 2020. And I know there's people who only found them because they followed me from like Remnant Online Church or wherever. Here I am, sitting there and yakking it up. And, my experiences, my faith traditions, and all that. It's so radically different than everyone else. It's just a thing. No matter where I am, I feel like an outcast. Just don't fit in. Never did. And part of me is like, well, you're not normal. You're not everyone else. You're you. And for the most part, I'm not really afraid to let my freak flag fly. At the same time, it's hard being an introvert and simultaneously wanting, the usual things that people want: community, friends, family, or whatever. Here I am, I barely have any family to speak of, and what I have is 150 miles away. I can count my friends on one hand. If we're talking about actual friends and not just people I talk to behind a screen. And I give the impression that I like it that way, and I really don't. Sometimes I feel like, the only way I make any sense of my situation is just rant at a computer screen, right? Doesn't help. Spend most of your life treated like you're still a kid. I've been out on my own since 2001. I sometimes still get treated like a teenager. Like, do I gotta drink a damn Bloody Mary in front of you for you to see that I'm an adult sometimes? It's like, Still. Jesus freak out.